Actually, can I comment? What else did I have? Video. Okay, cool. So we got some new commands. Oh, stream elements. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll go bathroom and I'll be right back. No ending. Come on. Okay, cool. So just, do you see all the things on the side? That's what I was talking about. That's what I was doing before jumping on. Where it just automatically comes up with things like that. And then commands where you actually ask the things and it comes up. So cool. It's cool. All right, interesting. Let's begin. I'm joined today with Zifo-Mxna. Today we'll be looking at some gameplay from her support's perspective, and then after that we'll be going to Season 28 Mid-Season VOD Review Part 1. Cool, that's out the way. You can disconnect from PS4. What do you mean? Oh, we're still in the group. Okay. Do you see what I mean by the delay now? Alright, if you're ready, Zifo will begin.
Attackers incoming. Piece of cake. Escort. Your supply has arrived. Damage increase.
Moving to payload. Join.
Let's get you back out there.
Alright, so I'll do that. And then that way what you see on screen should sync up with what you hear. So I don't play much Mercy. We should bring a Mercy main in here to to analyze this a bit more maybe. But all I can do is analyze your positioning, your judgment. So you're constantly looking around, you're constantly moving, that's good. Makes you a lot harder to hit. Using your abilities really just to get out the way. Super jumping, it's all good stuff.
cast a spell on you. Right beside you. Sterben nicht fort. Bitte. Heroes never die.
This is good. I'll just pause it here. Yeah, tracking is the main thing you do when you play Mercy. Yeah. You're keeping track of everyone's health, your mobile. This is all good stuff. You know, I don't think you died once in that first push. There's a time where you almost did, with the Tracer Pulse, but no, you didn't, because you used some tech, i.e. super jumping. So that was good, real good. Any questions?
Burning them down.
Even taking on the Zarya and you get her, it's great.
Healing stream engaged. Yes.
Aha. Now this is what I want to see. Now I did say in chat that I'm going to be right back to get away from the pulse central cover. Yeah. This is where I said in comms, like, I'm going to go be right back. And then I did not come back. So let's just see what happens here. Yeah. I was very alone and like... I probably gave you the confidence that I was coming back. And then... it just toppled.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh, is that really going to do that every few minutes? I mean, I did set it to every few minutes, but is it really going to do it? Yeah. Okay.
Damage boost engaged.
Alright, so I know I need to work on a few things. I need to set the delay a bit longer.
My thanks.
I need an enemy in revive.
Yeah.
Let's get you back out of light. Heroes never die.
Just want to see that again. A lot's happening, so I just want to see.
My mistake.
Yeah, poor Echo. What's Zari charge? Yeah.
This is strength.
I just want to see it from this angle now. She got killed. Have to race. Oh, rip. Okay. So now we can see whether or not you're damage boosting. And then this is where we die. Yeah.
Healing stream engaged. La oscuridad te espera. Verdammt. Cover me. Enemy reviving.
Right. So our tension's split. What am I dealing with? I'm trying to deal with the Mercy and the Ryan that just got rezzed. And then, look, like I know your focus is here. That's sort of what happens. How these things happen is just your attention's diverted. And things like that, where it's not really something to work on. It's just something like just the way it works, just the way it turns out to be.
I'm with you.
Yeah, and then you go for the res. Anna's gonna die.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
And then we're just sort of stuck here. Right, while that's happening, Zara gets a pick on the McCree. Yeah, so it's a big stagger. Big stagger.
Much obliged.
Had you had gone with the McCree, would that have saved him? I don't know, but it's not the point I'm trying to make. Like, it's just we've wasted more time now. Going for the res, being rezzed, die again, and takes longer to regroup. I was relying on her aim, and yeah, I shouldn't have used res. I played a what? I can't see all that message. Can I see it on my phone, maybe? I think I locked my phone, so I can't. Yeah, disconnected from chat. What did you say after I played up? Because I can't see it on my screen.
Damage boost engaged.
I'm taking damage.
I'm taking care of you. I'm here. Let's keep it moving.
Right. Goodness, it's really gonna do that every like 5 minutes or something, isn't it?
Mercy over Reinhardt. Let me get you patched up. Damage heroes never die. Yeah. Let's get you back out there.
I keep checking to see if I've got the right speed on, purely because you're just very quick. Your reactions are very quick. Into like looking here, looking there, just constantly checking, see if everyone's okay. Yeah, get that.
Let me get you patched up.
I just want to see how much you're damage boosting.
You should be at peak performance.
I'll wait until we like get 1v1 with Orion, and then I'll mention.
Thank you.
Yeah. I got instantly booped off. Do you want to talk about it? He don't want to talk about it.
I'm taking care of you. Thank you.
60 seconds remaining.
I mean, I suppose I've got the Ana to heal me. That's what I don't mean like, hey, don't heal me. What I mean is like, if the Ana's got sights of me, and everyone's not low, you don't want to talk about that. Yeah.
Always leave yourself a backbone. по готовности.
30 seconds remaining.
Helden sterben nicht.
Soldier 76 reporting.
Sorry, I'm just so used to like watching my own gameplay that I left it on the Reinhardt.
10 seconds remaining.
Damage increase. You need a
Okay. So this is what I want to talk to you about. So I'm full health. I've got an Ana who's watching me, and I'm in their face. This is like two things. Perfect time to damage boost, and if you're the Ana, once I hit like half health, the perfect time to nano. Because I'm actually close to him, I could do damage. Ana's low, you're... Oh, that's their Ana. The colors confuse me sometimes. The only reason everyone's critical is because of that, the soldier ult, not necessarily that, that you weren't healing. So you're still up. Yes! Yikes, I remember this. Yeah. Damage very small. So like, especially in the Rhine 1v1, once you get that pick on the Rhine, the DPS are just gonna have clear sights to kill everything else. So try and focus on it a bit more. Like, wait, like, don't always worry about me having to be full health. Like, let me get to, again, half health and then panic. Or, I'll word it to you this way. Wait, if I have 500 health, wait until I get to like 300. How much health does Ryan have? 500. Yeah. So, you basically want Ryan to keep his armor, the yellow part. So, like, you could see that when... Yeah, you could see that there. As soon as that drops, he's going to be a lot easier to deal damage on. So, you want to keep him above that, essentially. But if it's okay if it drops. It's just, he takes less damage with his armor. I was getting shot from behind is when I got in Angel Soldier and finished me. Yeah, yeah.
Attackers in 4, 3.
Alright, so this is when you go Ana.
Attackers incoming. The power of destruction. Stop the payload.
His back is one. This will restore you. Die here. Take your medicine.
Okay. So Ana's typically for tanks. Yeah, sure. Ana typically heals the tanks, and then the other support should heal the McCree. Because if the McCree's like, I'm getting damaged, and then I'm in their front line trying to swing. So I'll just watch that part again. Me personally, if I were playing Ana, like when I first started playing Ana again, like recently, like a lot of Anas like sit up here or like far away and then have a good shot. But yeah, I'd probably play about here as well, because if I get dived, then it's like, I'm getting dived, I can't do anything about it. And my team can't either. Yeah, so positioning, it depends. It depends on your playstyle, it depends on whether you think you're going to get out alive or not. Yeah, perfect example. Like, the Tracer's gonna dive you, and like, if you were up there and she was diving, you couldn't really do much. But, considering you're with your team, and she's dead, right? Yeah, sure, sure.
going to be okay. Get into position. I have it. This will restore.
First game of the night.
Get back in.
He's like 3 ults. Not much we could have done. If it was one pick, that's when I would have said, okay, time to Nano. But yeah, good thing he held it.
This will heal you. It will. You're going to be okay.
Ooh, would have been a nice sleep.
You're covered. I'm under attack. Not ready. This will restore you. Gotcha.
Okay. See? I sensed something like that would happen. You preemptively knew that the McCree would have been in trouble because he was alone, but then I'm just sort of sitting there like, where's the heals? Like I actually turn around to see where you are, or where the heals are, which way to go, and then the trace is in my back. So I was alerting that people were coming here, right? On my way, as in like just sort of group up. That's my group up. Because I was saying, you know, group up. Like the team's coming here, let's fight here. I know if I go there, your only sights of me is there, right? No, like, which is if you're there, you just get me. But yeah, no. If I fall to get this kit, then yeah, you're not gonna have sights on me. So, I knew I couldn't go too deep in. Did I get pulsed? I'm trying to figure out what happened. Did she pulse my shield or something?
On my way. On my way.
Just want to figure out why my health drops so much. Yeah, so Tracer's there. Okay, so I was turning to see where the Tracer was. What? Okay. So shield's down, and by the time you look, it's a little late.
You're powered up. Get in there.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, this is when I wasn't sure if I was. Yeah, no.
EMP activated.
This is not over.
I might need this later. It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Hmm.
Get me. Will. Watching your back.
Yeah. I personally feel you should be up here. I know we were talking about this before about positioning and like, but before you were sort of like in comparison, like here. She got up there. She blinked. She would have gotten there and then blinked. Oh goodness.
Heal up. The power of destruction. You're covered. This will restore you.
Oh yeah.
Bad
No, I'm not sure.
guys, heads up.
Alright, so this is where I've got Shadow and you're down here. So we'll watch this a few times. So great Shadow, and then by the time I fire strike I'm dead. Right? We had the upper hand. We shattered their Moira, like their coalescence. We got to pick on the Tsar. All I needed to do was just get in there and swing. Now where were you?
Bad guys, heads up.
I'm out of here. I need healing. Огонь по готовности.
Look! Even if I were alive for a second, I would have been like moving around and all that jazz. I think partly it had to do with me, like I should have known where you were and whether or not you could heal with me, and should have seen my health bar and noticed if I was getting heals or not to know whether or not I should go in or not. So that's partly on me, right? But I think the other half, had you had been playing up here, you would have been able to see me. Because you avoid this sight line. If you're playing here, you would be in trouble. Because then they could have flanked from here and whatever. But I think if you were like here-ish, it would have been alright. Because Tracer, the only way Tracer could come up is like if she comes here and blinks here and whatnot.
Lights out.
Nice sleep.
I will keep you healed.
Just like old times.
If you hit stairs where McCree is now, here, she would have been on you. Yeah. So what about here though? Up here. You have had an angle, and then she might have been able to get you from here if she blinked. But actually, oh, how far back am I gonna go for this? Is it worth?
This will restore.
Translocating.
This will heal.
Enemy visually confirmed.
I just want to see how the tracer got up there, but I don't know if I'm gonna find it. I'm scared I might DC. I think it was that time, right? But you were saying she got up here.
I'm out of here.
Just like old times.
This will restore you. 60 seconds remaining.
Bad guys.
You're right. This will help. Not yet. Allow me to repair the damage. Cease your resistance. I need healing. I need healing.
Another nice sleep. Yeah, good. You know not to use your anti because she was just gonna recall out of it, right?
Its destination.
I couldn't touch. That's it.
Victory.
Did you have an opportunity to use Nano on someone? Not really, because the tracer was there, but could have potentially nanoed Moira, but it's not really many targets here. Yeah, you did say I need healing, but like, what are we supposed to gather from that? You know what I mean? A bit like me, like on my way. It's like, okay, what's that mean? um, yeah, yeah. And again, I guess like that was partly on my positioning as well, because even if you were up there where we were saying or anywhere else, like I'm in this room, and how are you going to kill me from there? So again, it's like it's things to learn here. That's you know why we're watching. What can we learn from this?
Victory.
Okay. Anything you want to talk about from that game? I'll ask that before I leave. I'll just Google something quickly. Overwatch Reinhardt wiki. Like, you're damage boosting the DPS a lot, and it's like Reinhardt does 85 damage per swing. If I hit multiple targets, it's yeah, just exponential. Just keeps on going. Fire Strike does 100 damage. Let me see Mercy damage boost. Uh, 30% damage boost. So let's do some math. 85 times we said 30, yeah? Oops, wrong way. Oops, that's a discount. Okay, let me do divided by. So it'll be like 120 damage, 121. So 2 swings and a squishy's dead, essentially, right? Is that right? What have I done? 121 times 2. So 142 damage. So it won't kill a McCree because he's 250 Bastion. But with a Fire Strike, boom, they're dead, right? A Reinhardt would be 500 damage. So with the damage boost, he'll need 4 swings and a Fire Strike. Let's just say 5. Yeah. So with the pin as well, that does like 200 damage, 300 damage. And if you damage boost that, whew, it's a bit not easy, but if you were to, yeah, Reinhardt does a lot of damage. I noticed you damage boosting the DPS a lot. Damage boost me a bit. I do damage. Reinhardt, yeah. So most importantly, in the first fight, damage boost the Ryan, let him get the kill, then help everyone else essentially. See how that goes for you. And then the other thing was positioning and when to use Nano and things like that. Wait until if I do I still have that King's Row one? Because you went Ana, didn't you? I think this will be a good one to watch, considering we just played this.
Now entering King's Row.
I wasn't going to watch this, but I think we should.
Ready for battle.
I'll be busy soon enough.
Ready for battle.
No.
On my way.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Because this is sort of when I gave the idea to you of like Nano me when I'm half health, because chances are I'm getting dived or like I'm swinging at them and I'm ready for some more damage just to finish him off, sort of thing. Because if I'm in there swinging at the Ryan and you Nano, whoo, he's dead. He's so dead. Block me off from you guys a couple of times here. Okay, all times there, sorry. Okay. Because there's one stage in this where you Nano me to start the fight. And it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go in there. And then by the time I reach them, Nano's finished, and I shatter the Bastion. By the time I reach the Bastion, like, nothing happens to him, and he's just on his feet again. Whereas if I pinned in there, getting shot by Bastion, and you nanoed, I connect the pin, nanoed pin, whoo! Actually, considering we're talking about nano numbers, let's see how much Nano does. So I'm actually not sure. Overwatch Ana Wiki. So Nano does 50 damage. So it's a 300 ping. So it'll be a 450 damage pin. I was not aware of that. Add a fire strike on top. 150 fire strike essentially. So it would kill a hog easy. Hmm. Out of curiosity, Bionic Grenade does 60 damage, but like, what's the? How much does it help? Their shields 15 times faster, and enemies cannot regenerate their shields until the effect expires. Okay. And just to recap before, like Reinhardt's armor, I'm reading this here, and it's like, you know, I must be reading the wrong thing. The regeneration of shields is treated as a form of healing, meaning allies regenerate their shields 50% faster, and enemies cannot regenerate their shields until the effect expires. Ah, that's purely from the nade. Biotic grenade. Okay. Anyway. Unless he gets bubble crats, or Immord, or any sort of Nano himself. Yeah. Actually, while we're here, what's the Nano damage reduction on Nano? Let's see. Damage reduction 50%. So the pin will do 150 damage. Being a regular pin, Nano pin, what do we say? 450. 450 divided by 2, so 400, 225. Love Anna sprays? I wasn't paying attention. Which spray?
You're welcome.
Ready for battle. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright, now that we've done all the theory crafting, let's see some gameplay.
You're going to be okay. Take your medicine.
Bit early, wasn't it? Or we meant to get him before he lifts up off of the ground. Ah, sorry. Yep.
You're powered up. Get in.
Oh, goodness. Right, nice, nice. Right. Good. So this is what I mean. Like, this is where you're constantly on me. I know that I should live through certain things if an Nana's on me. Which is like when I altered on Route 66, I'm like, what's going on? Why aren't they dying? They're down 2. 2? No, sorry. Down 1 ult and down a Zarya. She got in front? What you mean?
Earthshatter, ready!
Take your medicine.
So I shattered
You're powered
you.
up. Get in
Ah, sorry, I thought you nanoed me. Gotcha.
متأسف معلش.
Your intentions were right.
Get real.
Good. So you chased after me, right? You were walled off, but then you still followed up. You're like, oh, well, my team's just gonna die. No, you made the choice to come and actually help out, which is good. What's Moira ulting? What's she gonna achieve doing that? But that's not important. We're not reviewing her. What's she doing? Oh goodness. Like, again, like I'm crit. I need help. Moira's like shooting this guy to get a fire. Like we said, we're not reviewing her. Ah, yeah, this is where I feed. This is on me. This is on me. Because there was a grab. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pin it, and then absolutely zero sights that you've got on me. I love that you you slot that right in there in the gap. Yes. Let's review me now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're doing well. You're doing well. You're doing well. Yeah, I got antied. Where were you? Oh, even if I think I hid behind the corner here because I tried to touch point. There were so many ways I could have died. What is that face? Huh.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Get back in. You're powered up. Get in there.
How come you can do it here but not as Mercy? You helped the Ryan win the Ryan 1v1. This is exactly what I was saying last game. This is good. Real good. Maybe coincidence? I don't know. But you did it. So, yep, sure. And then this is where I could have used the nano, right? Because even if I was 50 health and you nanoed for an instant 300, provided I'm not antied, and then you could heal the rest of me up, I get bubbled. Like, I bubbles. Like, I live, which is good. For how long for? Oh, right. I'm getting booped around, so I couldn't land a pin. You should have slapped the Ryan here. If Reaper's ulting... Because, like we were saying before, I'm in the middle of all of that. Give me a damage boost, let me swing 360 like, woo! And then gonna get a whole bunch of damage done. The thing with me, Mercy, sorry. The thing with Mercy, I mostly focus on DPS because I rely on my armor to keep the tanks up, right? But it's not, I'm talking about damage boosting, right? Because yeah, if Diana's keeping us up, then if I win the Ryan, like this is what I was saying, right? If I win the Ryan 1v1, the shield's down, and the DPS have a clear shot of all that. Right? Where's our DPS? Don't worry about that one. This one, imagine it's a McCree. But, you know, provided the Ryan was dead, he would have had everything to shoot at. And then, you know, that's when you could go back to the McCree and damage boost him, or, you know, the big DPS. Because the shield's down, they're just going to go whoa, right in there, right? Yeah, alright, alright. Yeah, I'm just getting slapped around. Can't do too much. So, I just want to see the Reinhardt turn his back. And that's sort of the window of opportunity. So the Reaper's going to ult in the middle of them. Ryan's going to go, oh no, what's going on here? And then this is where you should have... where are you? This is where you should have swept in and... Alright, let me see the lineup. Let me see. Yeah, you have got that. Right? Yeah, no. I know. I know. I know. I was getting slapped around by the monkey, so, you know, if they ult, it's going to be hard to sort of justify much, right? But yeah, if you... The Ryan's going to turn around to see what's ulting, and then he's probably going to go for a pin. That's what I do. But yeah, you could have slept him, you could have antied him here, and then, you know, you've got two others here. They could have helped you out. Oh, monkey's diving, isn't he? Never mind. I forget I said anything. No, but you could have done something there. What did you do instead? Let's see. Because you got both abilities, you know. Yeah, you at least it went somewhere, right? And that's sort of your playstyle. It would come down to playstyle. That yeah, exactly.
Team
Going to be
Like
okay.
I'm saying that like not aware that there's a monkey on you. But yeah, you knew that there was someone going to dive you or the team, and then that's what you saved your abilities for. Cool, that's fine. But otherwise, look for opportunities like that if your DPS are going to go in like that, or whether there's a, let's say there's a Junkrat tire instead, and then Reinhardt's looking that way. Good time to sleep the Rein. Or Zarya even, because then she won't have the bubbles to protect herself or the Rein, like whoever else. So, like if they had a Zarya.
Get back in.
I love the fact all that effort just to set up, just to, I think, do a B-hop, but he jumped first, so he wouldn't have gotten enough anyway. Who's that, Brig? Yeah, they're Brig, sorry, okay. Where are you? Right there with me. Exactly where you should be.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Good. Because I'm in his face. He's dead. Where are you? Again.
Go.
Getting dived, but your team's there to back you up. This is great.
Much better.
Oh, I just want to see something quickly. While we're here, yeah, that.
Tell me how this feels.
I miss playing Ana. You just played her 2 seconds ago. What do you mean? But overall, yeah, sure. Alright, so I just want to see whether or not my shield was able to reach the Moira. Oh, I pressed wrong button.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Moira never fading. Like, even... Yeah, maybe if they were one, but no. Anyway, anyway, not we're not reviewing tomorrow. I gotta keep reminding myself that. And then she runs away from us anyway. But okay, so the shield wouldn't have really done much unless she was in that corner. But I just want to see whether or not that would have saved her. Okay, let's carry on back to you.
Helden sterben nicht.
You can't heal through ice block, can you? Mace ice block.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Yep. Nice. I would have liked to have seen an anti when I counter pin the Ryan. Oh, you didn't have anti, right? But it just in general, just all these things I'm saying, just in general.
You're powered
Like
up.
that's a
Get
really
in there.
nice time to nano, especially since they don't have a Zarya, because Zarya bubble will just take that away, the anti away. So yeah, this would have been a nice time to anti not only him, but potentially you would have gotten the Brig and whoever else that were around him. Whoa, what was that arm thing?
Watching your back. Allow.
I mean, like were we full health? We're very, close to, I think. Yeah, I see what you mean now. Did you use the anti already? No, you got it. Just look at our health, right?
Healing enhanced.
I don't think that was necessary. You want to keep us alive, you're panicking, you ward off. I get it. But yeah. I think with some abilities you can't just use them willy-nilly. Because, like I was saying, if you use them willy-nilly, when they counter pin the Ryan, that was a good time to anti him, right? So...
Go. I keep you here.
Oh, this is where we're going in! We actually get the Brig. I can't believe we got the Brig. We got the pick we need, we're running all the way back. Good. Not need, just a pick. Right, sure. And I guess you don't have the big thing at the top here that tells you all your teammates' health, like it does in PvE. Um, but yeah, that's fair. Yeah, bloody Bastion.
Is that all? On my way, on my way.
Oh, and then where the Moira solo ults the Bastion, did she even throw an orb first? Yes, but not at the Bastion. I got this, everyone. I need healing, but I got this, everyone. It's the second time she's ulted, not the teammate that needs healing. Oh, get two more! One! Oh! I'm sorry, it's just very... I keep saying it, I'm not gonna, and then I do it anyway. To everyone else watching, don't be that person. You're so close to Nano, I've got Shadow. This is what I was talking to you two about. This is why I want to watch this one. Because what happens? So I wanted to wait out the Bastion because he's ulting. Granted, yeah, I could shatter it and then kill him, maybe. But I'm full health and then I get nanoed, right? What do I do with this nano? Not much because they're far away from me. And I get shot bash, but doesn't matter. And then Bastion's all the way over there. By the time I walk over to him... Hey, I didn't charge. I don't think I did. I didn't charge. But I'm standing here! And that's what I mean, like, had I actually gone in and pinned and whatnot, because we're talking about the damage boosted pin and all that jazz, maybe that's when it would have been a good time to nano. But here, everything's far away from me. I can't do too much. Let's turn the speed down. Okay, let's focus on what you could do. You've still got... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, you've still got sights on me. Oh, I walk backwards. That's my fault. Had you had slept the... If you slept the Bastion, I could have pinned him. I think I already pinned him, didn't I? No, I just used it then. Yeah. Pressure. You know, I get it. I get it. Pressure and distance, so... Ah, okay, sure.
This is much better than a cabana on the beach. Walk it off.
But... What? Oh, right, because he was going into ult form. I'm like, why is he pointing at the sky for? No, he was still mid-ult.
Enemy seen. I'm here.
Active circuit engaged. Zarya,
Get back in. Fire at will.
Yep, and seeing grabs, that's good.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine. You're powered up. Get in there.
Yep. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Do I have any others? What's this? Hanzo. Jeez, I had no clue. I don't want to lose that one. I had no clue. Alright. It's been an hour. I'll just watch this one with you. Actually, no, wait. No, no, no.
arriving at Chateau Gia. Fight.
How pathetic. Hey, Aspire. How you doing? Boom? What's boom? I want to see if any of these, if you're in any of these, Zifo.
Traveling to Numbani. Ready for battle.
You are? Great. Now I can hit two birds with one stone.
Reinhardt, I must say you're looking quite well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Let's get you back out there.
Defend objective A.
I got pins in the wall, so I'm gonna see that in a second. But we could watch you from now, like for.
Healing stream engaged.
Nice. How? Did you like shoot as you're dropping? Is that what happened?
This bomb's for you.
Nice job.
Well, that's a good spot.
Get the mercy. Yeah. The fire was on me as well, so. Whoa.
Healing stream engaged. You should be at good performance level. Let's get you back out there. Your support has arrived. Fighting!
Hello? Okay, we shouldn't have been up that far. But we're at the front line, we're trying to hold them off, and then we just, yeah. Nah, we pushed in too far.
Let's get you back out there. Heroes never die. We still need you. Your support has arrived. Damage and
It happened.
heroes never die.
Down!
Rocket barrage incoming. My will. Behind you.
Excuse me?
The objective! Join me in glory! On my way.
Rain from above.
What do you actually mean? Oh, shit.
There's still fight in me yet!
Heroes never die.
On my way.
Was it just the angle, maybe? Because now we're just stuck here.
Get into position.
I was really hoping that they'd kill me, but yeah, their plan was to like, no, just let him live. I didn't think to come here to stall the point. I really should have, I'm sorry. Even though you told me to, I'm like, oh. Nonsense.
I'm taking care of you. Damage engaged. I'm with you. Sorry.
The payload has reached the check.
Ah, the wonders of modern medicine. Right beside you. You should be at peak performance level.
On my way.
Fire his will.
Yeah, VOD reviews really help. Like, and Zifo, especially like you've hit what diamond, even without these tips, right? Like just purely off like tech, essentially, like super jumping and stuff. I mean, once you reach that like extra 10% of like, okay, I need to focus this part next, it's gonna take you a lot further.
Tactical visor activated. Stay out
Let's get you that outfit. Right beside you. I'm taking care of you. You should be at peak performance level. Greetings. Let's get you that out there. Damage increase. Where does it hurt? Reinhardt, where would you be without me? Damage increase. We still need you. Thank you. Enemy contact. I'm taking care of you. Damage increase. Let's get you back out there. Your support has arrived. Fire at will. 60 seconds.
I wasn't paying attention if you damage boost that or not.
Damage increase. Let's get you back out there. Your support has arrived.
Such a far grav as well, like.
Fire at will. Reinhardt, where would you be without me?
60 seconds remaining.
I can't tell if that was when I hit the wall if you were healing or not.
Damage increase. Heilstrahl aktiviert. Ich bin da. Damage amplified. I've got you. Damage increase.
Yikes. In terms of flux, it does 50% of your health, so try to keep your tanks like above 50%. It's easier said than done, but yeah, it's just one tip against flux. Keep your team like 50% health. Yeah.
Score 0-3.
50 damage and 50%. Okay.
Initiating match.
But not 50% of your current health, of your hero health?
Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Mercy in der Reichschaft. Damage increase. Let's get you back out, bitte. Get me. Damage amplified.
Soldier 76 reporting to duty.
Engaged.
Like I said, we're full health. The Ana's there looking at us. This is where you should be damage boosting.
You should be at peak performance level. Let me get you patched up. Damage increase. Let's get you back out there. Heroes never die. The battle continues. I've got you. Let me get you patched up. My mistake.
A lot of the times I die is when a Mercy is rezzing. Because I don't know that she's rezzing. And like I'm expecting heals sort of thing. A lot of the time, like if I know Mercy's rezzing and I'm with her, like I'd keep my shield up and protect her and myself, and you know keep us alive. Too long. I took too long in there because of the Doom. Yeah, sure.
You should be at peak performance level.
Meteor strike.
Correct. You needed a doctor? You should be at peak performance levels. Right beside you. Healing fire at will. Damaging shade.
Yeah. Same thing. I'm full health. It's okay if I take a bit of damage. You know, even if I drop to, let's say, 100 health and I'm damage boosted and everything dies, then that's okay. Like, as long as I think damage boost is more important than keeping me alive at max health. At max health. Asterisk, at max health. That's okay. That's okay. Like, especially if they're in a grav, that's the time. They're all grouped up, it's time to do damage. Right? Which you kind of knew, like, you sort of flicked between the two. But yeah, I want you to try that in your next games. Like, try damage boosting and leaving it for like a second and then healing. And see how that gets you, how far that gets you.
Yes.
You should be at peak performance level.
60 seconds remaining.
Yes, absolutely. I mentioned that before. Though that's the first thing I noticed, that she's always looking around. She's always seeing who's low, what she needs to do. And sort of like a support mindset, I guess, is to just keep everyone alive. yeah, like I said, like I mentioned, like Zifo, you've hit diamond purely off your mechanics, purely off your ability to see people alive, keep them alive, and whatnot. If you want to climb up to your next rank, it's sort of knowing what you're missing, what needs to be done. Which I think it's when to use your abilities, when to nano, when to whatnot, when to damage boost, those sort of questions.
Never die. Let's get you back out there. Your support has arrived.
Meteor strike.
That's okay.
I'm taking care of
My pleasure.
30 seconds.
Get him!
healing stream engaged.
10 seconds remaining.
Plus, you're rarely dying. Of course that happens when I say that. When I say you got altered, there's not much you can do. But in terms of standard your fights, standard play, you're rarely dying purely because of your movement. And because you're alive, then you're able to do your job as a support. The other thing is aim for 1k of your roll per minute. So if you're a support, 1k of healings per minute. If you're DPS, 1k of damage. Tanks could sort of look at it two ways. You could do your damage the same way, or you could do your shield blocked the same way. Sorry, damage blocked this in a similar way. Me, typically these days, I'm staying alive longer, so I get double the amount of damage blocked for the match. So if it's a 15-minute match, I usually get around 30k damage blocked. Oh, you're just got a solo.
Nothing's gonna stop.
Sure. Right.
Ready for battle.
I don't know if we should watch another one or not. I think that's. I think we've got the gist. And any match we see from here on out, we're only going to see more of the same. I feel. I think you've got what you need. Need now. So I think we need to play a few games once Aspire's ready, and put what we've learned into practice.
Your support has arrived. Fighting.
I just want to see this
Heroes never die.
pin again.
Soldier 70.
Rialto match. Which one, Aspire?
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
The one I Rialto. Okay. Hang on, the one that I asked you to record, yeah? I fast forward way too far.
The one.
Sorry, Aspire, I can't read all of, like, if the message is too long, it sort of cuts out on PlayStation, so I can't read all of that, sorry. But as long as Zifo, which one he says? Sorry, I got confused between Rialto and Route 66. Okay, found it. I just want to see what angle he hits the pin and whether or not this is replicable.
Rocket barrage incoming. My will.
I feel like he's standing here as well, which is pushing me in. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Thank you so much, Zifo, for joining me today. As a little bonus, Aspire is requesting the Rialto match, so we'll watch that. Rialto. Am I blind? 66. Did I not pin it? Uh-oh. Dorado. Hang on, Rialto or Dorado? What did he say? Dorado. No. 1 hour ago. Uh-oh. I didn't pin it. Town places. I can't find it. Is it this one here? Boom. Just says boom. I'm not sure if this is one is it or not. 6 days ago? That sounds like ages ago.
Traveling to Dorado.
Why did I press that? That's not right. My pleasure, Zifo.
Ready for battle.
Do you have it in your pins? You could share me the code and I could watch it that way? I can't see it. I thought I did as well. Oh, you have to boot up Overwatch, don't you? I'm gonna watch the Junkrat thing in the meantime, whether you see if you still have it or not. Let me know.
Arriving at Chateau Gia. Fight.
Do you remember which account you're on?
Fight.
I'm alive, how come I can't?
Fight.
This happened to me last time I was streaming. How come it does that? I'm pressing left and right, it's not working. Awesome, thank you.
Welcome to Rialto. Ready for battle.
Let me open up my phone, just so I could see the longer messages. Okay. I don't know if I should restart the stream or not. I'll restart the stream. Alright, so this will conclude the Zifo part, and then we'll watch this part, and we'll watch a few from here. Alright, thanks again, Zifo. I'll restart the stream. I'll be right back.